Texas alone should not bear the burden of our broken immigration system. Since the spring of 2022, immigration under Biden has exploded. Since the spring of 2022, 224,000 migrants have come to New York City. Of that, 37,000 of the migrants have been shipped here from Texas Governor Greg Abbott in what was a malevolent and purely political way. He shipped the migrants to New York City because he said sanctuary cities like New York City say that they want these migrants, and Texas didn't want to have them. New York City is a huge city, so the fact that the number of migrants who have come here has had a real impact, right? 224,000 really shows how big of a problem this has been. Now, this Operation Lone Star was pretty horrible to the people it impacted. But Texas Governor Greg Abbott kind of has a point. That why should southern border states alone have the negative consequences of illegal migration when it's a national problem? So just because of geography, why should they be the only ones who face the challenges? Now, New York City has, like any other government, has limited resources. And since Operation Lone Star, New York City has really felt the impact of such an influx in migration. Our city services are under strain. The school systems are under strain. The housing systems are under strain. Now, New York City has a historic right to shelter law, which means that New York City is required to provide housing for any short-term housing for anyone who cannot provide it for themselves. And so, as a result, New York City has had to go through an upheaval to house all of these people who recently arrived here in New York. All states should feel the burden of our illegal immigration system, not just the ones who sit on the southern border. It's not really fair that Texas faces such strain when it's really a national problem. Now, the truth is that there are entire parts of the country, especially in small cities, where depopulation is a real problem. It would be great if there was a way to have the influx of immigrants, legal immigrants, of course, but even in the case of illegal immigrants, it would be great if we could somehow move an influx of people to the depopulated areas, places that have a need for low-wage workers, low-skilled workers, and have a surplus of housing, not the places like New York City that have a huge scarcity of housing.